Hey guys, this is George with Kingdom Worker Ministries, and I just want to take a few minutes of your time to share a quick message with you that I believe will be a blessing to you, will help encourage you, will help strengthen your relationship with God, and improve your Christian walk. We allow the circumstances of life to direct what we should do, how we should act or react, and the direction that our faith should head. As long as we look at the circumstances of life, as long as we look at what happens to others, doubt can enter and cause our faith to leave. Here is the problem with using others to measure the gifts and blessings of God. Unless you are there with that someone every second of every minute of every hour of every day, it is impossible for you to know what he or she was believing God for or the level of his or her faith. With so many variables that can come into each individual equation, it can prove to be almost impossible to gauge the amount of faith, the amount of doubt, or even the amount of fear one has. Could the person have been like Peter, according to Matthew chapter 14, verses 21 through 33? How strong was their faith when he or she stepped out onto the water, according to Matthew chapter 14, verse 29. Could they have seen the wind boisterous and became afraid, according to Matthew chapter 14, verse 30? Could they have started to sink but did not cry out for help? Could their doubt have caused their faith to decrease? Could this have caused their faith to flee? On the other hand, could the person have been like Job, according to Job chapters 1 through 3? Did the thing which they greatly feared come upon them, according to Job chapter 3, verse 25? Did the thing which they were afraid of come upon them? Could their fear have caused their faith to decrease? Could this have caused their faith to flee? We look at the lives of others that we classify as saints and allow the circumstances that happen in and around their lives to dictate things in our lives. The problem has plagued many Christians and non-Christians alike. In a rare interview by CBS News, they reported that a certain woman had a calling based on unquestionable faith, which caused her to start her ministry. She went on to become a world-renowned symbol of religious compassion, strong faith, and a commitment to the kingdom work. She was an icon for many believers just because of the work she appeared to do for God. She even received the Nobel Peace Prize for her humanitarian work. In letters written to her friends and priests, she confessed her doubt in her own faith. She questioned her faith. Sometimes she felt it had been lost because the Spirit had left her shortly after she started her ministry. She even questioned the existence of God. Although few knew, she searched to reclaim her faith for many years. She died with unresolved doubts about God, about Jesus, and about her faith, and about her labors. She even She even had stopped praying. With a smile, she was able to mask the internal conflict she carried for many years, where her biggest fear was that of being a hypocrite. Many considered her the embodiment of a saint and looked to her as an iconic symbol of Christ-like faith. They perceived through her ministry works that she was full of faith and had the Spirit working inside of her. Many put their faith in her, making judgment calls based on their emotions and feelings. They had based so much of their opinions, so much of their decisions on what they could see. We have to wonder the impact of those who were loyal to her and her ministry when it was revealed that Mother Teresa had doubts about her faith, about her ministry, about God, and about Jesus. We have to wonder what they thought when it was revealed that she had lost her faith shortly after she started her ministry. We have to wonder how many had lost their faith after hearing about her letters. We have to wonder how Satan has used her doubt, her lack of faith, her questions about the existence of God and Jesus to affect others. We have to wonder about the domino effect surrounding the discovery and release of her letters. This is why it is important that we not look at the lives of others as a measure or gauge for our lives. Had she not written of her thoughts, no one would have known the truth about the internal turmoil she endured doing her ministry. She appeared to be, for all intent and purposes, the perfect example of a worker for God, one who answered the calling to start the ministry based on her unquestionable faith. Could she have been like Peter? Could her faith be strong when she stepped out onto the water? Could she have seen the wind boisterous and became afraid? Could she have started to sink but did not cry out for help? Could her doubt have caused her faith to decrease? Could this have caused her faith to flee? On the other hand, could she be like Job? Did the thing which she greatly feared come upon her? Did the thing which she was afraid of come upon her? Could her fear have caused her faith to decrease? Could this have caused her faith to flee? Are you one who allows the circumstances of life to direct what you should do, how you should act or react, and the direction that your faith should head? This is just something to think about. We forever pray that this inspirational message will inspire you, abundantly bless you, greatly inform you, and that you will be the better for having heard it. We also pray that this message will give you a clearer understanding of why it is important to follow God and not people. This is a message for those who have an ear to hear. If blessed by this message, please click the like button and share it so that others may be blessed by it as well. Have an awesome day, and we will see you the next time. Continued blessings.